live. Oh, there we go. They changed the, oh, there we go. They changed the OBS control, so I can't find any buttons. And we are live. So, welcome to Upturned Table, and we are playing Dune, Adventures in the Imperium. This is our 12th session, so session 12. I'm Jeremy, and with me are Matt, Will, and Terry. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hello. This is Terry.
Hey.
Hey there.
In case nobody knew that.
It's been so long, I barely recognize your voice.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks, so yeah, sorry for the long absence. We tried to tide you over with some John Carter, but now we're back after the trauma of the Landsrad vote. We are back, so you will. I think House Abecostrr doesn't wish to visit the Hall of Oratory anytime soon on Kaitane. So yes, we so the votes the vote went through, and so originally it had been proposed that the Landsrad was voting on two positions for how to deal with the situation on House Abecostrr with the ruler in kind of this dreamless sleep, this kind of living death unconsciousness that she was in, and just to secure, because they become a major house, and just to secure their relationships with the with other houses, and also their commerce. So the two things that were suggested was either making the Gola Duke Kua, so basically bringing the old Duke back into power. And strangely, the Harkonnen were supporting this option, and the other was Triumvirate. And they saw the three big powers, kind of represented by our three player characters, as something that could hold House Abecostrr in balance. So diplomacy, technology, and military being the three powers that would be. That would sustain them. And then House Abecostrr offered a third position.
Why don't we just choose Jack?
Right, where they basically a regency, like taking putting Jack in place as a regent and holding power until the Duchess herself passes on. And it was a very scathing, very, very difficult, very difficult vote. But unfortunately, Regency lost out. And at the last minute, it was down to a single vote. And House Abecostrr had to decide to put their votes into position 1 or 2. And it was decided the Triumvirate. So that was the deciding position for how House Abecostrr should be governed. And it was I don't think we'll be revisiting politics anytime soon. It was a brutal
well, not that kind of politics.
Right that style. But Jack gave a rousing oratory, and it was a very very it was down to the wire. Yeah, so it was just so who knows what forces were working against you. We could take a few guesses, but so
Harkonnen
forces. Something like that. So
I know what blew it for us. I should have spent a wealth point on T-shirts, bumper stickers, and buttons.
That's right. The marketing. It's the marketing that failed you.
Alebra for the future, that kind of thing.
Right. Yes. So, and also, and previous to that, previous to attending the vote, the High Council requested your presence at the Landsrad. But prior to that, you had a visitor, someone seeking refuge on the moon, on the Saguis Maris. Actually, the Kynes, the Imperial planetologist, who had gotten himself into a little bit of trouble on Arrakis, requested sanctuary to avoid punishment or the actions of the Harkonnen, the ruling house of Arrakis, and so yeah, he's currently while you're away, he's currently staying at the palace, and he will be a source of great information, and already kind of exchanged some ideas a little bit with Cal before you departed. So yeah, he may be an interesting resource, especially because you're concerned, and I think that was an agreement that you made with him in exchange for your protection. He would need to share everything he knew about or could assist with the terraforming process that you're engaged in on the planet the moon is orbiting. All right, so we'll pick it up from there. Yeah, so the vote was for the Triumvirate, and our 3-player characters will be basically sharing the ruling of House Abecostrr, and we will see how that goes. But right now, after the vote is finalized and it's sent to be ratified by the Emperor, that will be the official word. And it appears there's some discussion too about a judge of change being assigned to House Abecostrr for a smooth transition, and to just supervise and make sure that the condition of the Duchess and kind of what is going on during this transitional period. So yeah, your characters are now free to do what they want. So you're in quarters. You're in the Abecostrr quarters on Kaitane, and from there you can do as you wish. So still, Kel has received that message about Xerxes being alive.
I haven't forgotten.
And yes. Oh, and there was also some question. Oh, yes, I can give this to you. Probably I should give this more as a whisper. But let me post. So Will did receive a response. He was communicating with the Tleilaxu about a certain issue and did receive a response. And is it in my notes? Okay, yeah, there we go. So this is for Will, and so you're free to share this if you wish with any concerned parties. But yes, so there was an issue. There was kind of an issue whispered between between players at the end of the previous session, and this is after contacting the Tleilaxu, this is the response you got from them.
Excellent. Exactly what I was hoping for.
All right, and yes, so seeing to Xerxes would involve visiting Ix, the Grand Palais with the Earl Dominic Vernius, and he is recently taken up with one of the Emperor's the Emperor's favorite concubine, in fact. So he's having an ongoing affair with her, so that may be an issue. Mm-hmm. But if you want to pursue this, I don't think you could make it onto Ix secretly, unless it's possible you could build yourself some sort of stealth asset, or allow yourself to or infiltrate. But as far as the player characters themselves, they probably need a diplomatic or some sort of social excuse to visit the Earl on Ix, and then be able to proceed to follow up on the Tleilaxu lead about Xerxes.
The only problem with that is I don't know if anyone else is on board with it, so I haven't really brought it up with anybody. So
right.
I feel like this needs to happen. Like, I'll take some ships we sold over there in person at some point, and while I'm showing them all the bells and whistles and kicking the tires.
You're a world government now. You can't be jetting around.
Right.
Oh, son of a biscuit. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll have to think of something.
Yeah,
I don't.
that's true.
Because I can't imagine that just mentioning to Jack or Tars that, hey, I heard Xerxes is alive, is gonna go well, or they're gonna want to go with me, or that they won't just.
Yeah, especially the mood Jack is in right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So I mean, I want to go there, but I need to figure out some way to do it. Unfortunately, alone, which I feel, or have us all have a reason to be there, and I can just check it out. I'm sure I could. It only takes a minute. I'm sure I could just duck out if we're ever there on official business.
Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. So here, yeah. So you're still on Kaitain, and you can decide, kind of what you want to do independently. And so until the Judge of Change arrives on Saguis Maris, you're kind of free to do what you want. Things haven't officially taken effect yet, so and I think Jack mentioned that he might want to be on a beach with Liara for a while to kind of unwind on Caladan.
Jack wants to get off this rock as fast as possible.
Okay. How about the other two? What are Cal and Tars thinking about at this point?
So, I'll go ahead, Tars.
Oh no, you go ahead. After you.
We're not going to get anything done as a government if we're all. No, please.
No, it's please. It's you, please.
No, I can't remember. I'm trying to remember if my wife came with me or if she stayed back on.
She was there.
Yeah,
we all had our friends.
She was there? Yep. Okay, so you got a babysitter for the 10-year-old Swordmaster?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
It's the house staff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
So, yeah, we'll go along with whatever's fun here.
Okay. Yeah, there's recreation to be had on Kaitain. It's not only government buildings in the palace. There's some beautiful areas to see. It's that, and that was part of the reason that the Carino moved the location here. It's a very, very beautiful planet. It's not one of the pleasure planets. There are planets if you wish to attend. I think the zoo or something. You can. I think there's a famous zoo on Kaitain.
Oh, cool!
Interests you.
Like alien creatures or
yes,
worms or what?
Probably, mostly worms. Let me see what the
just a bunch of genetically messed up animals.
There we go. So you're so Corinth City, this is the capital city of the planet where you guys are at. There's a contemplation. There's the Opal Palace, which is the contemplation tea house of the Emperor, where peacocks strut freely around the pristine palace gardens.
Ooh.
And so there's the Emperor has quite luxurious and lush.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at going to the tea house. I could.
Hey, was Gager at this thing?
Oh yeah, they were they had a vote and they were represented at the Landsrod, even as a minor house. Yeah, do you want to follow up on anything?
While they're out entertaining themselves at the zoo or whatever, Jack's gonna he's gonna make sure his wife's fine somewhere, and he's gonna go try to accidentally run into the representative from House Gager.
Oh, okay. All right. Where is that fellow? Yeah, with a little bit of asking around, and you're able to come up with. Yeah, you're able to come up with the representative who's also in attendance. Let me double check. He's also in attendance at the dinner on Giddy Prime, but let me double check here. Yes. Yep. So here is yeah. So I'm asking, you're able to track down Venstral.
Is it the same guy?
Yeah, same guy. Yeah, it was the same guy that. So he was asked to attend, and he's so he's not the voting, like he's not the active envoy voting, but he was asked to attend this vote. And he's basically in charge of for House Gouger, the slave trading, and but he's also can deliver messages if you need to if you want to communicate with Dimitri.
Oh no, I'm going to communicate in a very destructive way.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So you're able to gain the location of the residence, the on world residence for House Gauger, and Venstral is there.
Okay, and I was kind of hoping to run into him in public, so
Oh, okay. You want to invite him somewhere?
I will loiter until either the other people call me and tell me it's time, they're ready to go, or or I happen to see him walking around somewhere.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're staking out his.
You're waiting to accidentally run into him. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I'm doing. Jack is really mad and a little destructive right now.
Oh, all right.
I'm planning out my new office. I'm having a good time.
At the tea gardens, chasing the peacocks around.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's how they sound.
All right. Yeah, and so something for Tars, something seems to be troubling Adeline. So while you're away, she feels maybe this is the best possible timing to confront you with something that's not confront you, to share with something that's been bothering her, but it's going to be something that you'll have to face together. So
Okay.
yes. So she when she has a moment alone, Adeline says to you, "So my husband, there's something that's been a burden on me for most of the years that we've been together. I'm so sorry to. I need to share this with you, and we need to face this together. But as you know, I left the sisterhood, but that was not something that could be done without a cost. And their unhappiness with my bearing a son they set the condition for my freedom to be at some point I need to deliver a daughter to them. And all of these years I've maintained that I didn't want to do this without your knowing, without your consent. So I refused to respond, and I refused to fulfill this part of the deal for my freedom. But now it's become apparent that this is not going to be forgotten, and that I will need to do this for them. So we should determine how you would like to deal with this. I don't know if House Abecostrr has the influence or the power to refuse the Bene Gesserit, but I'm looking for your support and looking for your guidance on this. But they have made it very firm that they need our daughter to be given to the sisterhood, to be raised as a Bene Gesserit in exchange for my freedom.
Okay, that's really interesting to find out 10 years later. But
yes, I thought this would possibly go away. I thought for sure that we were free of this burden, but I've recently been contacted while on Kaitane, and the demand is very firm.
Well, I think that it's I have no objection to having another child. What would be if she was to be a Bene Gesserit? What does that entail? How is that going to affect her life? And but you're saying that we don't have a choice here. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it is the price, and they're firm on this price to be paid. She will not have a difficult life. She will be trained in all of the techniques of combat and truth searing and everything that the Bene Gesserit students are taught in, and will most likely, given our genetic heritage, most likely become a sister of the Bene Gesserit, with our potential, and maybe a mighty warrior. But I don't feel I suffered no abuse at their hands, and I don't believe she will either. But she will be raised apart from us.
I trust your judgment, and we'll do what we have to do to please the sisterhood.
Ooh, okay. Thank you. I'm so sorry to. It was my mistake to keep this from you for so many years, but it's now become clear that we can no longer refuse.
I think I always kind of knew that there was going to be conditions later on. So, my only concern would be the quality of our future daughters' upbringing and her life in that order.
Right. Yes, I will. As much as I can, I will stay in contact with her caregivers and make sure that she is on the correct path to becoming a sister, and that is being well taken care of. I don't believe that she will receive any punishment due to my defection. All right. Okay. So that's hanging there. So maybe you want to take an excursion to a more romantic place before you return to.
Oh yeah, let's go make a baby.
To the palace. There's all kinds of paradise worlds you can visit.
Yeah, sure.
All
yeah,
right.
we'll I'll work with my wife and we'll figure out a great place to go.
Okay.
Make it special,
All right. Okay, so a second honeymoon is in progress for for Tars and.
I have no issue with the Bene Gesserit. It's the reason that, for clarity, the reason that was an issue when we were beginning our relationship was because of the Duchess's devotion to the Orange Catholic Order, or whatever the hell it was called.
Right. Yeah, that's good. Okay, excellent. All right.
Was it because they're like creepy schemers? That wasn't what?
No. All right. And yes, and so as Jack has been waiting patiently for signs of somebody leaving the quarters, Abecostrr eventually does head out from the quarters and heads to just kind of the general marketplace in this area. A lot of the great houses share a lot of they have merchants that sell some of the luxury goods. It's kind of a status show of the luxurious furs and gems and things that are offered and produced by the various houses and their vassal houses. So he's perusing this marketplace of major house luxury. And you're free to follow him.
So I'm gonna sort of try to circle around so that I come at him head on.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna, without making eye contact, I'm gonna try to bump my shoulder into his shoulder very roughly.
Oh, okay.
And if that works,
yeah. So what if to get it to land how you want? Why don't we roll for it? Just so maybe like a discipline. If you're not playing, not trying to do any damage. Maybe like a discipline and power or something.
Discipline and power.
How's that looking?
Looking bad, but that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, see how this lands.
Yeah, I'm doing it more for effect. I'm not trying to hurt him with this.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, so if
I didn't only roll one die.
Oh no, was it set to? Are you using your?
Ignore that. It had my thing checked.
Oh, determination. Oh, right. Okay.
Wow, it remembered that. That's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh.
Oh, one with a complication.
Oh, complication. Okay, yeah. So you're you send the appropriate message to him. Yeah, you hit him. Yeah, just how you want, and kind of stagger him or catch him unaware. The complication, though. Let's see. I guess the complication would be he recognizes you. Yeah, you're not able to do it without him.
That's okay. I wanted him to.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah, but yeah, so
that would really be a complication if I'm being honest.
Okay. So yeah, that was the intent. Okay, so yeah, let's see. So the complication is you knock him into a display of the House Haggle, the beautiful gems of House Haggle, and cause some damage. So you have an upset merchant now engaging with you. So if you want to follow up with Trial, you're going to have to resolve the.
Can I? What's the money called? I forget.
The
what's the currency called?
Yeah, the currency. I just
Spice bucks.
Spice bucks. No, it's Solaris. Solaris. Yeah, that's right. Solaris.
Can I just in the very clumsy, don't know the value of money way, throw a bunch of Solari at the merchant?
Oh, sure. Yeah, and why don't you try either communicate or probably communicate and power might be a good thing to use as well. Communicate and power to kind of calm him down, to assure him you weren't just some, lowly envoy or something.
Oh, killed that one.
Oh, nice. Okay. So yeah, let's give you 2 momentum for that. And you're going to have to part with a good number of Solari. He was pretty upset, but he recognizes your status, and as you identified yourself, news already of the Triumvirate is making its way everywhere. So he knows you are a ruler.
They're like monitors with INN Imperial News Network.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, there was a scroll. They saw the voting was scrolling past the on the bottom of the screen. They're like, they voted for that.
So I'm gonna hastily throw the money at him.
Okay,
and call out to Gager, turn around, you harkening slick spittle.
Whoa! All right, and you get Venstral square, turns around and kind of squarely faces you, but you're a bit away still. And he made a little bit of progress, so kind of at the end of this row, he turns around.
Put my drawing hand on my Kinjal hilt.
Ooh,
and just start walking towards him.
Really?
How did you vote, Gager?
I voted as my house required for your enduring Duke, the monstrosity that you brought to your world in the shape of your former ruler.
A vote against the Regency is an attack on Abecostrr.
Oh,
defend yourself.
Oh, all right. You're gonna make me stat this guy out, aren't you? Let me.
Man, now we're gonna have a 3.5 hour long political fight.
Yes, you're gonna have to. This is only resolved through a vote.
you might end up with a biumvirate, is what.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Yeah. Jack is feeling reckless. All right. Oh wait. Sorry, let me get to some stats here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me just bring up some. Oh, okay. Something to roll on. Let's do. Sorry, I didn't expect him to need stats so quickly.
Give him all 4s. It'll be okay.
Yeah, he'll just roll some 4s. Sorry, let me get to the NPCs. Okay, cool. Yeah, this will work. All right. Yeah. So he faces you, and sees that you're. So you did draw your Kinjal, or you just like you're.
No, I told him to defend himself. I have my hand on the hilt.
Okay. So yeah, he's
actually, if he runs away, I'm going to use that as leverage too. So I can go either way with this one.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, but he you can tell from his stance and his movement, he has decent training. He may have may have had assassin training, and he's got a short blade. He's got a blade at his side that he and also you see the flicker of a shield after you have said this to him. Yeah, he wasn't. So when he was walking around, he hadn't activated anything, but now after this confrontation, yeah, he's activated a shield.
Right. Well, when he does that, I'll turn my shield on.
Okay. All right.
It'd be really macho if you didn't turn your shield on.
It would be, but this is how I was trained.
All right. So are you stepping to him? Yeah, he's kind of taking a defensive stance. Oh, so you want to formally duel? Are you gonna? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's switch. Oh, sorry, Tars. Let's switch to the map then.
I'm okay. Let someone else win the battle.
All right. So here we go. Let's see. Okay, well, we'll make you a little bigger than that. Okay. Wow. So here we go. We've got Kel facing off against an armed vassal of House Harkonnen. All right. So yeah, you're free to make the first move. He seems to be taking a defensive stance, and you can see the blade in his hand. It's actually a short blade. The icon here looks like a sword, but it's actually a short blade, more like a dagger that he draws.
All right. Are we doing the maneuvering thing? Or
yeah.
Are we just fighting it out?
Oh yeah, no. So if you want, because he's pretty significant. He's not a minor. He wouldn't be a minor character that you could just dispatch with a single attack. You could try to you can make a move if you're trying to get him to retreat or trying to do something very decisive. But if you are going to engage in in combat, it will be it'll be a duel, and so you'll be moving your sword. But you can also, of course, create assets with words and insults and and your environment. So feel free to not only just move your blade and try to attack him that way, but there's also other things that will work towards the kind of extended task of defeating him. So it doesn't have to be all violence. It can be words as well.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna see. Unfortunately, all my things are lying and in encouraging people. So I think if it looks like he's prepared to fight, then I just draw the Kinjal and immediately attack him, because I've got kind of the red mist going.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes, so feel free to make your difficulty 2 move roll, and so move an asset, or you can make a roll to create an asset, or move your asset. If you're going to attack with your sword, go ahead and.
Did you put the thing up and it just didn't refresh on my screen, or no?
Oh, what the? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the same thing that's on the live.
Oh, sorry. I thought I activated. I just moved myself to it. So just the live stream was seeing that. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. There we go. Yeah. So you've got we got 2 momentum too.
So first I got to move it to the shield or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
you've got move it to his left or right, and then you need to get it to him. Get it on him before you can actually do any damage with it. But it's a decent quality Kinjal, isn't it? You've enhanced
yeah. Okay. This is the brilliant cut.
Oh, nice.
Improved by House Tabroven.
Nice.
What can't be? What can't be?
All right. So would this be like?
Yeah. So however you want to.
I kind of, for me, the headspace Jack is in. I feel like this is more justice than power.
Okay.
Because I also have a statement for that, which is I will destroy the enemies of Abecostrr.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then battle.
Yes. Okay, yeah, that works. Oh, and you have a murder. You have a murder focus. So yeah, if your intent is to take him down. Yeah,
I didn't know if I could use that now or after I get past his guard, but I do have the murder focus.
Yeah. No. Go ahead and use it now.
Okay. That's the best focus ever. I love that. My focus is murder.
And then what does my Kinjal, which is named the Brilliant Cut, by the way, it's a 2.
So that means if you get to use it against him, like if you get to use the asset against him, you're actually going to be doing 4 points of damage on the task instead of 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna double. Yeah, double the amount.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and spend 1 of my momentum as well.
Okay.
Oh my god, this thing is like layer issues going on now. Come on, stop it. Okay,
oh, no.
There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna get an extra die. Okay. Here we go. 3 successes.
Oh, nice. All right. So yeah, you got your momentum back. And so sorry, was that subtly or boldly?
Boldly.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're able to move. So which do you want to move to the side that his weapon is on, or the unguarded side?
The unguarded side.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it won't let me move it. So yeah, cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll move it. And do you want to? Do you basically want to try to? Because you move boldly, you can move the opposing character's assets 1 zone, so you can basically, a movement that'll make it more difficult for him to basically take him out of his defensive stance. So he'll have to move the weapon back into place. So basically, move his weapon like to him. So it's not. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Like he had to pull it up really quick to stop me.
Yes. Yeah. So he's had to. His react makes it more difficult for him than to move in the attack, and his response, instead of advancing with his sword, he's actually going to. Let me see if that. He's actually going to try to intimidate you. So he's gonna. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so he's going to do a communicate and power against you. So I'm just going to roll it straight. I've got the numbers here. So that's going to be a 14. And I guess I'll give him an extra die as well. So he'll roll 3. So he's going to, let's see here. 14, so that's 2, and his intimidate. Oh, that's 3. Okay, good. So it's 3 successes because his his communicate was 6. So that was he was using his intimidate focus. So he kind of snarls at you and says that your newfound authority given you by the Landsraad will not make it acceptable to murder a vassal of House Harkonnen in the street. There will be repercussions. And yeah, so let's see. So that's going.
The joke's on him. Jack's counting on that.
That's right. So with that, those others. So I'll take. Let me see here. Yeah, because I'm not going to be moving. Okay, so I'll take that one of the successes back as threat, and basically, you see him instead of readying his blade, he seems to be calling. He seems to be making a call for assistance. So he's calling his guards to him.
Oh.
So you're gonna have a limited chance. You'll probably have just a couple.
Not fair. I didn't bring my elite strike force with me.
That's right. Well, he's not. Well, you're able to do that as your next action. You're able to, if you want to escalate things to a skirmish, you can do that.
Moonfish form up.
Can I?
Yeah, but you have no idea how long it's going to be. But it does appear that he's made some sort of communication for assistance.
That's annoying. Okay. Can I just kind of counting coup? Can I like mark his cheek or something?
Oh, of course. Yeah. If you can move the blade to him. So if you do a subtle, if you do a successfully subtle move, you can then activate it. You can then use the weapon against him and just mark him for the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
If it's my turn. Is it my turn?
Yep. It's you. It's all.
Oh. I'll go ahead and use another momentum.
All right. Oh,
3.
Nice! You got your momentum back again. Nice. That's
Can I spend momentum to make it a permanent scar?
Oh, sure. Yeah. If you want to make. Oh, yeah. So, the success will you can use that instead of doing damage to him. You can create the asset with your success of just marking his cheek, scarring his cheek with a cut, and then spend those 2 momentum to make it permanent. So he will wear that sign. Right. All right.
And when I'm in close, so now you're marked, so I'll know you're just another Harkonnen dog.
Oh, excellent. All right. Yeah. So he's going to have the permanent condition of scarred. Yeah. So you have this this mark on him that you can. You can use to show signs of moving against House Harkonnen, intimidation. Yeah, however you want. Nice. So the asset, is it okay? The asset is just scarred, or do you want to name it something more specific? Is there another?
No, scarred is good.
Okay,
Sam the Scar.
All right. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you're able to move. Yeah. So you.
Did he have any hangers on or staff with him?
No, he didn't. No, he left. He did leave unguarded. Yeah, because he was just going to the nearby market, and there wasn't any perceived. House Harkonnen's feeling pretty bold these days, so he didn't feel.
I'm gonna flick a Solari at him, say, "Get that cleaned up," and then walk away.
Oh, all right. Nice. All right, cool. So and so as you're walking away, you see at the far end of the market, it looks like his Harkonnen bodyguards are making their way here, but the market is a bit crowded, so it's going to take them a ways. You can easily make it off. Wow, nice. So you have scarred a vassal of House Harkonnen. He's going to wear that for a while. So you may be working on another enemy there, as a vassal house.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So
I feel like they already were kind of.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah, they definitely weren't working in your favor. All right. Yeah. So Jex successfully defiles a agent of House Harkonnen, and he's attending to the scar, and actually he heads in the direction of his protection as well.
And then, like all good men who can't deal with their feelings, Jack's gonna go get drunk now.
Okay. All right. You're living. Where did you leave, Liara?
I don't know, but I'll probably try to see if she'll go with me.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So take her out to some of
Someone else could make a baby.
All right. So let me see. I don't have any. This is all I've got for Kitane right now. Okay, cool. Well, nice job with protecting the honor and creating a vicious asset against House Harkonnen. Okay, and so Kel, what have you that's it. Have you pursued anything while you're?
I've sent you a few messages.
So
I'm just going to go to the. I think I'm just going to the said tea house, and I'm enjoying the luxury of the area, and judging it for its lack of opulence.
Nice. All right. Oh, here. Yeah, that sucks. You can't easily reply.
Yeah, there's not like a back and forth. I sent you a couple, so
right.
I don't know.
It's a make public and delete is the only options they give you.
I suppose you can make things public. I mean, I guess if news comes out that Jet got in a fight, I might go run him down and make sure he's not.
Oh yeah. I don't think. I think the Gauger house, they didn't raise any sort of complaint. Okay. They kind of suffered the indignity silently. I'm sure they're going to be talking to Harkonnen about it, but they didn't make it very public, so it wasn't known that the confrontation wasn't known. Okay, and let's see. Okay, sorry. Don't look in the stream, because I'm typing straight into the stream. So everybody watching, that's the only problem with using the GM view of the VTT.
All good. I'm just looking at this arena or whatever it is.
I think that's where we lost our vote.
Yeah, right.
I can see Jack totally drunk, later that night, just wandering through it, with a wine bottle in his hand, yelling. It's echoing. He's like, "Fuck you!"
All right. Okay, yeah. So you have a drunken night with your wife on Kitane, and bring a little bit of embarrassment to House Abecostrr. They may not be the dignified new rulers we hoped they would be.
Well, it's 1/3 of it, so it's not that big a deal.
Right. Okay. Yeah, and so yes, so Kel and your you brought with you, you had the your assistant with you, right? The your kind of regular lab assistant is with you. So yeah, you're can decide what you and they are going to do, or what. We're
gonna take this thing down from the inside. We're gonna destroy this. No.
All right, and you do receive some communication. You sent a message, maybe prior to your little walk through the stroll through the garden, and you do receive a reply that things are in process as requested.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. All my plans are coming together. Soon I will rule this galaxy.
Nice. All right. So so I guess we can kind of move ahead. So you it'll be the next day. So yeah, I think Jack's drinking is going to take him well into the next morning, and so is the second honeymoon for Tars. So yeah, Kel can just prepare to make preparations to depart the next day. If there's anything else you want to do prior to that, okay.
No, I think I chased some peacock. No, I don't. I'm not Jack. I feel like Jack would get angry at a peacock and throw something at it. Though I will wonder. I wonder, would an entire planet of peacocks be cool?
Right.
Bred, selectively bred to be golden.
Yeah. Yes. Well, gold and crimson, because I mean, we have got to keep the thing going. But yes. Yeah. Instead of that blue purple color, instead of that, we'll go with a bright golden peacock.
Maybe you could make the females crimson and the males gold.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. I like that. They're all gold, but their eggs are red for some reason. I like that. That's where I'm going to go.
All right.
Could you make some weird ass like breeding thing like the worms have? Like their eggs have to be carried in the mouth of a moonfish for a cycle or something stupid like that.
Well, it's the eggs are red, but as a result, the shells are so weak that they have to be hand tended by people to maintain them. Because they're just like fish eggs at that point, just jelly.
Someone's gonna figure out they're delicious, and it's all downhill from there.
Nice. Okay, and so into the next day as probably Kel being the only person without a too much of a hangover or any lingering condition.
I got good sleep. I'm ready to go. What are we doing, guys? Let's run this family.
So prepares for the return, but you do receive word. So word is sent to the to House Abecostrr, and you do notice a lack of a presence of Kua. So Kua hasn't returned to the residence, and you do hear that the Judge of Change has already been sent ahead of you to the palace on Saguis Maris to make preparations for your arrival and kind of official kind of ceremony to take over, to initiate the triumvirate and kind of make it all official. So the Judge of Change and she has a group attending her, and you also know that Kua is traveling with her, so they will be awaiting you.
When we return, they'll be there already.
Yeah, they'll be there already. Yeah, so they've been sent.
Sorry, who was Kua traveling with?
The Judge of Change. So, sorry, you haven't. Yeah, let me show you her. You haven't met her yet. There we go. So she is Mildred Dahl, and she is a military advisor for the Emperor, and is going to be in charge of supervising this transition and make sure that nothing is going to be weakened. Yeah, so you're assigned Imperial security advisor, and you are you're informed as well. So the Judge of Change has already been sent. You are, of course, allowed to file a bill of particulars if you do contest any of the judge's rulings on the transition of power at House Abecostrr. But that's in progress. So it will be awaiting your return. All right, and so is there anything else you'd like to do? Are you all going to return together, or Tars, are you going to take a few extra days?
No, it doesn't take that long to make a baby.
Okay.
I think we need to stick together.
Okay.
In light of what's going on.
Especially a Bene Gesserit baby.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, she probably just sucked it right out. And...
Whoa!
Wait, I'm sorry. TMI.
Whoa!
Oh, there we go. Nice. So yeah, let me get Kuwa as well.
Yeah,
So
I
we've got
think
Kuwa.
I think we should all go together since it is. We are a trio now, whether we like it or not.
Yes, yes.
Well, I think, and it shows like unification and that everything's going good if we don't immediately all storm off in different directions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a real bastard on the trip. The trip, though, just like, 'cause I'm hungover and
Oh yeah. That's
salty.
so Liara's trying to smooth things over and apologizes for.
We're all
Jack's
used to it.
behavior. Yeah,
I've known Jack
surprises.
for 25 years, 30 years? I don't know. How old are you, Jack?
Well, now I'm like early 30s.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, I mean, I've probably been around you my entire life, more or less, right?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
I remember when
he was a
first
wee
met
lad.
Yeah. I was creating beautiful art when I was 9 years old, and there was this baby giving me the finger.
How old are you?
I pictured myself being in my early 30s when we started, so I was thinking.
Okay, so you're about 10 years older than me, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Not like somewhere in the 8 to 10 range. Not so much that I'm an old man, but enough that I'm an old man. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. And yeah, and it appears so Kel, the only thing you notice about the return trip is Kel is returning without his ever-present assistant. So yeah, that's the only. And anything you want to do on the return trip aside from being surly and hungover?
Well, I'm gonna press him on that. I'm like, where the hell is what's his name?
What's his name is. Wait, that's a good point. What is what's his name?
I don't know. What is what's his name? Oh, that's right. We never named.
We never.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, we need
to think.
Well, it's what's her name? I think. Actually,
I thought it was. I was going to say. I thought she was a woman.
Yeah. I think that's what.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, there's
Jane Doe. Good old Jane.
Yeah,
Doe.
we're talking about Farah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Farah.
Yeah, that was the kitchen girl. Is that what we're talking about here?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Jake's
that's
just
who.
like rubbing his temples, like, now that we're all doing this government thing, we have to be fiscally responsible, boys.
Oh, good grief!
So you can't be sending your little attendants on folded space excursions on their own. It's too expensive.
Which, you're right. I apologize.
We have lots of money.
What?
We have a lot of money.
Do we?
Kawari, whatever it's called.
Right.
Maybe if we didn't throw it all at random merchants we bumped into, we would have more money.
Oh.
You heard about? You heard about that?
Yes, House Hagel
wasn't supposed to hear about it, but yes.
Yes, yeah, they filed a complaint, even though it seemed that they were satisfied. They still were
You threw them like a handful of money.
you thought that would have been enough, but it's a gem. It's a very rich gem harvesting world, and very much a favorite of the Emperor. So they take advantage. House Hagel takes advantage of that.
Were you drunk when you ran into it, or
no? After.
Do you want to talk about it?
That part was an accident.
Oh, normally when
there were some other.
You cause a mess, it's on purpose.
I had a word with that Gauger man.
Yeah, how did that go?
Oh, I will say it was for him a memorable conversation.
I'll come a little closer. Is he alive?
Oh yeah, he's alive. Called guards. He was a coward.
What you know now is one member of the. Are we calling it a Triumvirate? Is that what we're calling?
Yep, Triumvirate. Yep.
This horrific casting aside of tradition. As one member of the Triumvirate, you, much like some of us need to curb our spending, some of us need to curb our putting ourselves at risk.
I was just working something out. I'm okay.
You know, you have a. He looks a little tired too, but you know, you have a man to handle these duels for you without you having to put your life at risk. Of course, maybe he shouldn't be doing that now either.
Yeah,
We're gonna need to get a new man.
That's the problem. It's kind of above his station now. He's too important.
Hey, Tars, how's that son of yours going? Is he up for dueling already?
He's 10 years old. He's on his way to becoming the next Swordmaster, but I don't think that he's ready for that what you're talking about.
I could have called the Moonfish, but you know, I was just working something out. I'm okay now. I'm better. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Why are we talking about this?
Very well. Yeah. When do they hit the go button on this thing? A lot of
all right. Yeah. So
there's a lot of waiting around for them to.
Well, they got to load everybody in, maximize profit. You know.
Yeah, get the most out of every trip here. All right. Yeah. So you make your way, and so you're making. This is basically going to be towards the end of the next day, and you know that that Mildrindal and Kua have preceded you, so they will be waiting your return.
Do you have any idea what we're going to be facing here when we get back? I mean, if we're in charge, I don't know what. This is what kind of I think worried us to start with, right? We're going to be in charge, but they're overseeing us becoming in charge.
Yeah,
we've already been running everything anyways. It's
they're making the rules, kind of, but
it feels like we're in a worse position now than.
Yeah,
it feels like the three of us have less power now than we had before we got here.
Sure does, don't it?
Yes, it seems like they're trying to slow down.
So, can you review or clarify, like what's going on exactly with the? I mean, Kua is going to be the new leader.
No.
House,
no.
And
we are.
Yeah, he returned. And it was kind of it was mysterious because so he should have remained on Kaitane as your your vote in the Landsrad and as your house, the role that he served before. But he apparently it looks like he's made some sort of request to return, and he did so in the company of the judge to kind of make sure that happened. So that's a little mysterious. You're not quite sure. He's not. That wasn't the decision of the Landsrad. The decision was that the three of you will rule, but he has defected his post. So
should we leave your wife here, like in his feed, Jack, in case an emergency vote happens?
You left your person there.
Farrah's already back on Saguis Majora. What do we call her?
Saguis Maris. Yeah.
Saguis Maris. She just went back early along with the rest of them. She's already there. Farrah will be there when we get there.
She will.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you with bloodshot eyes. She will.
Farrah will be there when we get there, yes. Are you doing okay there, Jack? I feel like you're really focusing on weird things when we're in the middle of a massive...
I'm just trying to tell if you're lying to me right now.
Do you want to try to detect? Yeah, detect.
Yeah,
anything? Okay.
I would love to.
Okay, yeah. So make a roll. Probably
us liars can smell our own, you know.
Yeah, probably communicate and truth. Yeah, would be good. Or communicate and if you think that it's more it's more dangerous to the position of the house duty.
No, communicate and truth.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
However, can I reverse deceit here and use my deceit focus to sniff it out?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Reverse deceit detection.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
All right. 2.
Oh yeah, you'll just need 1. So yeah, that's a success. So yeah, you there's something a little odd about Kel. You're not quite sure. Yeah, his reactions and there's a lack of familiarity. This is someone you've known forever, and the way that he's speaking to you doesn't seem as intimate as it usually is. Oh, right.
I'm adjusting to my new place of power.
Yes. Yes.
I have a new position, and it's sort of a little wrinkle in our relationship, but it's going to be all right.
Yeah, that may be it. That may be it. He's feeling the effects, of now being, truly and legally an equal of yours. So maybe that's something you're detecting. But yeah, there's something a bit odd about Kel as you return.
We should have someone here.
Mm-hmm.
However,
and I don't think you want Farah to do it anyways, even if she was still here.
But also I want Liara with us when the Judge of Change starts laying down their silly laws.
Then who do we? Do we leave someone here? We can't leave any of us, right? That already feels like it's breaking everything.
You can request somebody.
Did Kua have a staff?
Yes, yeah, he definitely has a staff. There's several. Kind of residence is maintained, and there's assistants. So there's an assistant that could be promoted in his place until you.
Can I spend momentum to create a vice ambassador or something?
Sure. Yeah, so you can roll for that to generate it, or just straight spend the momentum.
I'll just spend it.
Okay.
How much should I spend?
Let's see. So yeah, if you want to make it permanent, so let's. That's in the second thing. Yeah, so just to create the asset, let's just do one to create the and it'll just be a 0 asset. So 1 to create the 0 asset, and then 2 to make it permanent. Okay. Yeah. So you have an ambassador now. You've nominated, and basically, you could that decision could be made with the group of.
All right,
with the group that's there.
I'm promoting.
Okay.
Declan Vaz, a bookish bureaucrat.
All right.
I don't know if Declan's up to the task. He's always got his face in books. I've never seen him speak in front of anybody.
The key to your success for now is going to be stall and delay and filibuster.
All right. So those are your official orders to him. Okay. Good. Yes. Yeah. So he exists.
All right. Add him to the notes.
All right.
Maybe the 3 of us should have a little chat alone before we get back.
A planning session, so to speak?
Yeah. Or maybe an airing out session.
Sure, we can do that.
Tara's, you on board for that?
I'm always up for a good talk.
All right.
I'll bring the rum.
Okay. hair of the dog. All right. Yeah, so we'll sequester ourselves in a private room, I guess.
Okay.
Because we're probably on one of our ships, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Being there, rubbing my scalp and all right, look, we have to make this work, and if we're gonna do that, if we're not gonna just tear each other apart like triumvirates always do, We're just going to have to be open and honest with each other. I'll go first. I tried to kill a House Gauger person yesterday, and then I got really drunk. I'm better now.
I made a
Cal?
baby.
Oh, congratulations.
Wow.
Yeah, found out that my wife had to agree to give a daughter to the sisterhood in exchange for her leaving the sisterhood 10 years ago. So I need a drink too.
I don't mean to question what you're doing, Tars, but it doesn't sound like she was freed if she has to give up her daughter to them.
Really?
If she didn't want to be there, does it seem right to send your... Okay, I understand what you're doing.
Yeah, give me another shot of that rum.
Yeah, pour me one of those. So, Cal, anything you want to tell us?
Yeah, what's her name?
Farah? She's fine. There isn't a lot going on. I've been in contact with some people, and they've been giving me information on historical events, and
people is kind of vague.
Very, very vague.
Well, the Talaxu have been in contact with me. We've been sharing notes on technology to try to improve the ships. And it feels like they're asking for more than I want to give. So I've been uncomfortable with it. Because,
Good.
I don't want to do anything that would cause this house any trouble.
That's good.
Well, very good then. So what is our goal here?
Well, when we get back, this judge with the change is going to probably effectively kind of give us a constitution to live by or something, and we just got to be real careful that they're not, putting anything in the fine print to thwart us.
But shouldn't there be some discussion about what is in that constitution and some deliberation to make sure that we're all on board with everything that's in that?
Yeah, I think that's what we'll be doing, and I believe we'll be able to appeal to some extent. But
Well, I feel like our plan was to put you in charge to start with. Well, now we have more responsibility. I don't know why we can't just lean that way with all decisions. Why don't we give the what do you call it? The noble branch of this government, veto power or whatever it is over the other two, and then not much changes. We can maybe on the face be triumvirate, but keep running things the way we have been. I don't have any desire to take over this house. That seems like a headache, to be honest with you. It would take me away from my work.
Oh, let me tell you about headache. Oof, I got a doozy. I appreciate that, but I think we will need to maintain the pretense, at least, of a triumvirate, and we're not going to be able to tell the judge to change. Oh, by the way, we've decided that this person's in charge or anything like that.
No, I'm just saying that once the judge leaves, who's to know who gives what orders when? We can still leave the decision making up to you. And up until now, you've let me make the decisions on how best to design the ships. That's all I'm interested in, and I don't think Tars has ever done anything that wasn't directly for the house. I can't imagine him changing. I don't believe that this is nearly as tenuous as you think it is between us. It's more of the outside forces that we need to worry about.
No, I don't think it is either. I mean, we've been through a lot, the three of us, and it's more the future. Power, I think, has a strange pull on people, and we just have to be careful of that.
Well, with great power comes great responsibility.
Hey, that's good. You should write that down.
Someone should say that a lot, all the time. Should make movies and put it in it. That'd be awesome.
Film books.
Yeah, I guess maybe some picture books. Maybe some picture books. So I think we go in calm as a group, shoulder to shoulder. We fight for keeping as much power as we can within the house. And I'm still confused on why anyone thought this was a good idea, because it feels like this gives carte blanche for the Emperor to break up any house.
No, it's a terrible idea in my opinion. I think it's just to check us, really. Like we three are meant to check each other, kind of thing.
No, I understand what it's doing. I'm just saying that the precedent, like galaxy-wide, what this represents.
Yeah, and we made that point very well, I think.
It was just one person he didn't convince. Yes,
we didn't get the shirts and the buttons and the bumper stickers, and that was that one little bit.
So that's when we shouldn't have saved money, is what you're saying. Was at that time.
Right, yeah.
All right. So yeah, you make the space is folded, and you're now free to exit the Highliner and return to your system and to the moon. Anything else? Anything else you guys want to sort out before you return?
I mean, I don't, but
Okay.
maybe you guys.
Yeah. Anything else?
I'll just check in with Farah, make sure that she got back here okay.
All right. And Todd.
Hey Farah, you here? Everything good? All right.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna retire and have another rum and keep practicing on that baby making.
Oh, all right. All right. Yeah, so
she's gonna know exactly when she's pregnant.
Yep.
I know, but I can pretend like I don't know she knows.
Right. I just wonder if she'll be like, "No, we're good." Or I think Jack, when he gets back and we're actually back around the palace, is going to make a very public display of going down to the waters and kind of splashing the red waters over myself.
Oh, okay.
Good to be home.
Oh, like a little iron and rich baptizing.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get enough iron while I was away.
All right. Yeah. So your craft makes its way down to the landing pad, which is adjacent to a beach. So yeah, Jack can make his way down to the waters, and there's a party is receiving you immediately on the way to the palace. Did I click this already? Sorry if I did.
Is it our receiving? Oh no.
Yeah, there we go.
Is it our receiving people, or is it the?
Oh yeah, no, it's people that you know. Yeah, so you're seeing the Judge of Change. You're seeing obviously a woman in Imperial uniform. That what you're assuming by who she's her envoy is she's serving that function. Mara Nasil is there, and also wait a minute here.
That's the Duchess's drug dealer. Right?
Yes, yes, the drug dealer of the Duchess. And where is?
Well, she's about to be out of a job.
And there we go. Oh wait, well we don't have a. Let me just.
Are you cutting the Duchess off as soon as she's not in charge, or cutting off her supply?
No, that was a joke.
She's gonna. It'd be rough for her, man. We had to do a whole medical thing just to say hello to her last week.
I think we might want to build her own separate retreat now, where the religious wackos can go.
Oh, there you go.
Do we want that, or do we want to keep her on as a spiritual figurehead that we had the voice of?
I don't know. We can talk about it.
Oh,
who's that?
And that's Farah. That's Farah, the assistant.
There she is.
Yeah. So Kel, Kel, called ahead, and she's attending. She's welcoming you, and also Pardot Kynes is there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Did I show you him already? Sorry if I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right. So these are some. So noticeably absent are Kua, and the Duchess is is not.
Oh, what is he doing? What is he doing?
Not there.
I'm gonna get up from washing myself in the ocean and turn and Cal.
Yes.
Is he rogue? What's going on? You're supposed to be in charge of him.
Well, I mean, after I was involved with him regaining his memories, but he's been alone representing this house in form for the last couple of years. I will find him, Jack.
Yes, and so Mara Nasil overhears your conversation. You're close enough, and she comes to you, bowing, and says, "If you're looking for the Duke, he is with he's with the Duchess. The Duchess is awake. If you
He is not the Duke.
If you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The yes, of course. The facsimile. He is with the he's with the Duchess, and she has awakened from when you roused her. She never fell back into the sleep. No matter what substances I provided for her, she seems.
No matter how much heroin, she would not pass out.
She seems to have changed. She is in her chambers. If you wish to see her,
Jack. She's never met Quay before, has she?
Nope.
No.
I mean,
we've been keeping him away from her on purpose so that it wouldn't upset her.
Okay, everyone, hold on. I'll look to the judge of the change. What was her name again?
Mildred Dahl.
Mildred Dahl. What do they call her? Like, Your Honor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, she probably would have a title. Yeah. Or you can just call her Judge Dahl at this point. Yeah, because she's taking that role officially. Yeah.
I'll hold one hand up, Judge Dahl.
Yes.
Forgive my rudeness. I believe we will, if you allow, have a banquet in your honor this evening.
Yes.
I unfortunately need to go and speak with the Duchess.
Yes, of course. I'm just here to witness your arrival. There will be a formal ceremony. It can be before or after this meal, and we will. I will elaborate on the requirements upon the ruling of your house as set forth by the Landsraad and ratified by the Emperor. But that can wait. Please attend to what you need.
Thank you.
Do you want us along, Jack?
Yeah,
or should...
yeah, I do.
Okay. All right.
Do something else.
All right. So
I think I've got an adjuster for the sergeant or whatever he is of our Moonfish detachment that came with us.
okay.
and tell them to come with us.
All right. Here we go. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. So, oh, that's right. This is just the hall.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'll let Farah go then. I don't. I mean, if she was.
Yes,
She's been away. I don't want to keep her from her. I mean, she's in charge of the terraforming thing. I'll let her get back to her business. I just want to make sure that she got here okay.
Yes, yes. Nice to see you, Master Tabroven. I will return to my duties.
I'm watching this exchange.
All right. Yes. So you dismiss Farah. And yes, she says, yeah, welcome home. And Pardot kind of the same, says, welcome back. I look forward to discussing with you everything that you require of me regarding my knowledge of terraforming. I will leave you to attend your duchess. And so he.
I feel like. Tara's and I's portraits, we should swap facial expressions at this point.
No, I always have a serious look.
Do you? Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to start.
And you're always half drunk, so.
Right. Okay. So this is going to be her chambers. It's not the meeting room. I don't have a bed image to quickly, but Mara Nasil leads you to the, wait a minute here. Or we could do this one. Let's see. Yeah, maybe we'll do this. This is a creepy. Yeah, so maybe this is more appropriately odd. Yeah, so her chambers. Marnasil leads you to her chambers, and the Duchess.
I'm stuck in a load.
Yeah,
sorry. Okay,
my screen is stuck too.
Okay, give it a.
I shouldn't have complained. I ruined it. Oh, it says 100%.
There goes.
But it's black screen.
Just is it? Let me see.
Might just be like shadowed or fogged.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thanks. That's right. The configure thing, the lighting. Let's see. Or maybe just loading. Preload. Oh, we'll stick with the hall if you guys can't see it. Yeah, because this is just the.
Yeah, nothing's coming up.
Okay, this is just the.
I mean, I designed the whole place. It all looks.
Yeah.
It all looks like that, really.
What to expect, yeah. Actually, no. Let's just go here. If you can see this, can you guys see the Duchess? Oh. Yeah. Okay. So she is.
I just had a "this site can't be reached" message.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's all white for me now.
Oh no!
I have a big white screen.
Awesome.
I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna close it and go back in.
Yeah, this is a scene we brought up before. You should be able to see it.
No, I lost the whole page.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So maybe we're.
If you hit escape, it comes up with a reload application option.
Ah.
Come on, Foundry. You can do it.
Oh, don't take a shit right now, Foundry.
Yeah.
We flew too close to the sun, guys.
Yeah, now it won't load it back in for me.
Oh, really? Oh, I might be having internet. Let me check the connection deal. Yeah, that might be what's happening. Let's see.
Site can't be reached.
Yeah, it's doing the IP addresses down. Okay, so hang in there. Streaming viewers, will try to get this back as quick as possible. Sorry, let me just try something. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it looks like. Oh no, even the stream.
YouTube's gone too.
Yeah, the stream's gone down too. What's going on? My
I don't know. Can't. So I'm at the IP address, but it's not loading.
I mean, we're still talking, so you still have some level of internet.
Yeah.
Well, that's through Discord.
Right, I'm just saying,
but
like,
the last time
entire dropped.
Yeah, but it's like
right.
Last time it crashed on him, he lost everything.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Well, I have faith the whole thing can crash. If we just give it time, it will all break.
I'm gonna blame CrowdStrike just because.
Yeah, it is. It's a CrowdStrike.
Hey, that could be that.
Seems like it's a little late in the game for that to just right now be kicking in, though, right?
Too bad we're not
Maybe
all in the same place. So I could make martinis for all of you.
Oh, wait. Your screen's back on YouTube.
YouTube came back.
Okay, cool. Let's see if I can get this to. Come
on, you can do it, Foundry. What's your deal?
Yeah, weird. Yeah, probably. Anything?
Oh, is that you doing that? The internet thing on your screen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's me
I was like,
checking.
what the fuck?
Yeah, it's concealed. Yeah, I guess I'm showing off my local my local network IP, but not the internet one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, it looks like maybe my internet shut it down. Oh boy. Well, if you guys watch the stream, I can show you what's happening. But then we can't roll anything. Here, just give me a second here. Let's see if I can get.
Is there a good after the scene? Maybe there's a good break point.
Oh, sure. Yeah. After this, we could take a break after the scene if we can't get it back because we need to do rolls and things. Oh, there we go. It's green now. You guys should be able to get back in. Try the link again.
Oh yeah,
I'm in.
Woo!
Weird. Yeah, really weird.
Someone want to check the audio on the video, or are we good?
Yeah, is Craig still getting us and all that?
Oh yeah. Let me check. Good idea. Hey Craig, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, it's the cool picture.
Yeah, I have the Duchess up on my screen.
There you go. Okay, yeah, that's what you should be seeing. Yeah, Craig says he's still recording.
All right, cool.
All right, so sorry for the technical hiccup there. Yes, so you're seeing the Duchess, and she is awake. She is actually, in fact, seated. There's been a kind of one of the more portable thrones brought in, and she's seated there, and at her feet, dressed in. So I don't have an example, but Kua is there, and he's dressed in simple robes, and he is basically laying at her feet. So she's seated, and he's laying at her feet, and you notice that he is blindfolded, and the Dutch
they're into BDSM, or does she like have him brought in like that or something?
Yes. So she greets you. The Duchess greets you. She seems to be much more aware and much her gaze is much more penetrating than you noticed before, and she welcomes you. You have returned. I'm so glad, and I see. I have now become acquainted with this. We'll call him a container. Of course, I don't agree with some of the unholy technology used in him, so I had it removed. But
Oh shit!
But this container brings me great comfort. Speaking with him reminds me of happier days. But I need to leave now. I need to continue what has begun here. Many of the faithful have visited me in my previous state, in my dream-like state, but now I am awake and I am prepared to spread the word to my faithful servants. So I know this may be difficult to understand my journey, but I can barely comprehend it myself, but it is the will of God. He spoke to me himself, and it is why my life was spared. So the servants consisting of the faithful will remain in your employ if you wish so, but please grant them leave to visit me if they are needed. My cathedral awaits. It was built by the faithful while I slept, and awaiting my return and awakening these many years. And so yeah, you hear you hear that, and The chamber has many windows, and if you look out of any of these, let me see. Oh, I may have to create this quickly. Yes, so she is saying that her cathedral is awaiting her. And if you look out of any of the windows, you see that docked near the palace is, in fact, a ship. I'm sorry. I thought this was already
a seagoing vessel.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was saying.
Yep.
Space or sea?
Yes, a seagoing vessel, a wooden ship, is docked.
Wooden ship.
Yes, a wooden ship that's been built.
Where'd they get the wood from? There's only 2 trees on Cluster Prime.
Yes.
Oh, we're broke. We're broke.
Yeah, maybe things have been spent a little, recklessly. Let me see. Oh, come on. Sorry. Yes. So, yes, you have. They have. Oh, there we go. Have been imported. Is this the one? Yeah, we'll go with this one. Okay, a ship, and where did it go? There we go. So a wooden ship, and it appears that the structure is imitating the old the cathedrals of old Terra, or as close as they could, and draped in, of course, the orange draperies and the symbols of orange Catholicism. So I shall depart. I shall depart on my cathedral to bring the word to the faithful of this moon, and I leave the rule. The leadership of this house to you, of course. I know that it is in good hands. The 3 of you have served me well and have been reliable allies. And so my ship is prepared, and I shall depart. I shall depart now. Nasil will, of course, be coming with me, but I leave you the staff to decide with what you wish. But please be kind to the faithful in the palace, and allow them their pilgrimage.
Jack, I think the staff should go with her.
Yeah.
So who? The staff, all the religious zealots that we've been replacing our staff with, because we figured they'd be less liable to turn on us than just normal servants.
Jack's gonna kind of rush over and take a knee in front of her, somehow awkwardly around the gola, I guess. And, Auntie, I would never question your faith or your motives, but the Emperor has sent a judge of change, and I was hoping that you would oversee the ceremony with us. I did not anticipate you would be leaving.
Well, I felt that I couldn't depart before your return, but if it is requested of me, of course I can stay. It's been many years of preparation. Another day won't be too much to ask. If you wish me to stay during this transition, and if the Emperor requires it, then I'm here.
I do request it, Auntie. Everything I am about to do, I'm doing for Abecostrr, for the house and your late husband, and kind of look down at the gola and then look back up at the and I just one last time, your wisdom and blessing would mean a great deal to me.
I see. Well, very, very, very good. I'm very happy to see that you have chosen the light and chosen the faith which I serve. And then one thing that she says to you, and she says it loud enough that the whole room can hear it. It's not like a whispered statement. She says, "Do you know why we should deny machines that replace mankind?" Because that
No.
because she
Steady.
here's Kel's response. Because, and maybe turning toward Kel, she says, "Because that is not the end of it. The will of such technology is to replace God, and that cannot be. Stay in the light, my child." And she specifically points at Kel.
The light is bright.
Of course.
Duchess, your family has always resided in homes, attire, and ships designed by my line. I feel weird that you leave now in a ship that I've never worked on or seen the designs of. Could I examine it before you leave? Make sure that it meets the quality that you deserve and that it is safe. I know that your faithful have built it, but I believe that I can always spot little mistakes here and there that could be fixed.
If you so wish, yes, as you said, the faithful have built it. So it is. They've sacrificed many fishing vessels and many of their seafaring ships to construct it. But and I'm certain it is seaworthy. I have great faith in their work. But you may, of course, and if you wish to seek forgiveness for any trespasses against God and toward this unholy technology, that would be the place to do it.
Oh, you're going to confession.
Yes, I would like that.
Looks like that cross could stand to be gilded.
I mean, the whole thing's just brown and colored.
Yes.
No, the windows don't even look like they have stained glass in them. I don't know what's going on here.
My cathedral is humble because it is built by the faithful and given by their tithes, their donations. All of the materials come from them, so it is strong.
What is Kua doing? Is he just prostrating himself? He's
Yes, yeah. He's
interacting, or
no, yeah. He's not.
Is he unconscious?
He's not doing anything. And she occasionally, kind of reaches down and kind of strokes him. But yeah, he's conscious. Yeah, you can see, but he's not.
Is he vegetative? Is he drooling?
Yeah, he's just. So if you want to speak to him, he'll respond.
Okay.
So yeah,
while I'm down there on my knee, I'll lean in and it's like, you left your post.
Regent, I feel that I betrayed the house with every word I spoke in front of the Landsrod. The council saw me as the old duke. That was obvious from the vote against us. I only wish to serve the Duchess and House Abecostrr, but if something in me was made to act against you, something triggered at a later time, I couldn't live with that. I request to stay at the Duchess's side now that she is awake. Please let me go with her. She can decide my fate.
Let them go.
Yeah, I think long term that'll be fine. But,
on their floating church.
Yeah, I'll look up at the Duchess and say, Auntie, I would have only one request I would like to impose on you in your great pilgrimage.
Yes.
That a detachment of our moonfish accompany you.
Yes, of course. If they will agree to be to convert to the faith and serve me as servants of the faith.
HR doesn't allow us to ask about religion.
And they will be draped in the robes of the Orange Catholic, and they may accompany me in the cathedral, but I must insist that they be of the faith.
All right, that seems reasonable. I'll look back at Tars. I'm sure Tars can determine which ones would be the most faithful.
I know all of them personally. I'll take them.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. So yes, please. I will prepare for the dinner. Please summon me when I'm needed, and after the dinner, I shall depart.
Of course, Auntie. Good to see you. So lively. Yep. I'll leave and.
Okay.
Boys, we're gonna need a new ambassador and probably a new staff.
Yes.
Yes, I don't think I would feel comfortable with so many of the faithful around without their idol of worship here.
Careful, that's my answer. All right. Shit. Well, we'll inform the staff that we need to prepare like a banquet.
Mm-hmm.
And Tars, do you have like security checks on people? Did you used to handle that?
And what do you mean?
We're gonna need an ambassador.
Yeah.
I don't really want to send my wife.
I mean, is Declan? Did he get a real promotion?
Well, he's vice ambassador.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, that implies to me that he would be the one who'd take over, though. In that case, right?
How about we'll put him on a trial basis? How's that sound?
Oh, there you go.
But don't we have anybody like in our circle that would be appropriate? What about Kynes is still kind of a stranger to us, right?
Yeah, and he's not going to be here for long term.
He works with the Emperor anyways. He's just
he's a Imperial. What do you call it? Not zoologist.
Planetologist. Yeah,
planetologist. Yeah,
right. Yeah. So he's a scientist serving the Emperor. Yeah, so you can create a supporting character that can serve. But
I think we'll go with Declan for now.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, and it'll be a few years before there's a formal session of the Landsraad, so you have time. Unless emergency sessions would be the only concern. So as long as things don't go too sideways in the known universe, you should be okay for a while. Yeah, but you'll have communication and contact with Declan Vaz to handle anything that arises. All right.
Nice. I feel like everything's going great. This is exactly what we wanted. Everything's changing, and we have no control over it. Exactly what we were after.
Excellent. Things are proceeding exactly as you've foreseen. All right.
Oops, that wasn't private.
Uh-oh.
How do you do that? Why doesn't it work?
Like a /W?
I think it was.
Oh, was
it? Oh, okay.
Oh, it's just not marked. Yeah. Okay. Let me.
Yeah, because it's. I just got something from. I don't want to. I guess spill the beans here, but I just got something from you to me.
Okay.
It just says hi. I don't know why you said hello to me, but yes. Yeah.
Oh no, I sent a second one though.
No, okay. No, I got a second one too. I was being coy.
Okay.
Yes, I got the second one.
right, let me change some art here real quick. So we've got a different looking Duchess at least.
Yeah, have the servants make sure the judge is quartered and everything's taken care of.
All right. Yep. So yeah, the preparations for the dinner are commencing. Oh, come on. Yes. Oh, there we go. No, that's not. Sorry, I'm like building assets here. Yeah, as we played on. Yeah, this is our 12th session. So as we played on, this is getting bigger and bigger. These like lists of images are getting huge. There we go. All right. All right. So here, let me do that. Okay. So now we have everything. So yeah, I'm gonna move to the hall. Let's see if I can get you guys in here. So the formal dining hall is being prepared. And the Duchess, yeah, looking. So she's not laying in a bed. She's actually upright, but that gives you the idea of her kind of robed state. And so she's prepared herself, very, very nicely. So she looks, it reminds you, with kind of a modification for her role in her new role in her faith, but it does remind you of some of the previous version of her. She seems to be able to look like a noble again, and doesn't. She's fulfilling the role. Yeah, needed.
I mean, I felt like before she wasn't really meek, but she wasn't really like taking charge even before. Felt
right. Yeah, no, that's true.
She
was depressed because of the Duke's murder.
But now she has a clone without any eyes, so she's happy.
yes. It's all coming together for her. yes. So she has this, and so she's keeping Kua near her, and of course, Mara Nasil as well. And so let's. I don't think we need to. We're so the Judge of Change is attending, and I guess also your physician and the your mentat as well. So you have a full, and then get you guys in here.
That person really looks like a Harkonnen. It makes me nervous.
you can sit next to him just in case. Just in case he causes trouble. All right. And let's see.
Maybe we could get him a wig.
All right.
Kua put on his fancy dress blindfold.
Yes.
I'm wondering if the blindfold was so that the Duchess doesn't have to look at his eyes.
I think she had them removed.
Yeah. She had them. Yeah.
Oh, she had them popped out.
Yeah.
We can probably give him, normal looking ones. That's what she...
Yes, she seems to be happy with him as he is, and the doctor. Let's give you the your doctor as well. Yeah, so everyone, all of the roles. So the house physician, and I don't have. Where is?
They get kind of like grown, right? Like they don't spend any time as a child or anything, right?
What the
Golas?
Yeah, Golas. Yeah. They're grown.
What a shitty short life this guy has had.
Yeah, he was cloned and brought back as like a 70-year-old man to.
Oh, there we go.
And no one liked him or trusted him, and then he had his eyes cut out.
Yeah.
Enucleation is the word.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right. Okay, so that's
gouged, eye gouging.
Oh, nice. Oh, sorry. Let me. Did I
I
miss
thought you were
Not
talking
D,
about
anything in the check?
not de-eyeballing. It's enucleation. Okay.
Enucleation.
Wow.
I would think it'd be like denucleation, but okay.
Oh.
Wait. Who's this on the right? Upper right?
Oh, that's the doctor. Yeah, you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the previous
Our new-
doctor was sent to to your.
Yeah, to my facilities. That's our
yes.
new doctor. Okay.
Yes.
The ball guy's a mentat, right?
Yeah. The bald guy is the mentat.
He always just looks kind of like sad and forlorn in that picture.
Yeah.
He's kind of like math again.
It's a sad life.
I guess I'll count the number of rice grains on everybody's plate.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
mentat is thinking, I could have been a contender.
Nice. All right, I think that's everything. Okay, yeah. So the meal proceeds, and of course the Duchess insists on leading a prayer before the meal, and this one is a bit more eloquent, and it seems like in her state she's studied the word a bit more, but there's her usual what seemed as as kind of trivial or kind of just a surface understanding of the religion is now gone, and she speaks kind of deep meaningful words of the faith, and and keeps touching and resting her hand on the shoulder of Kuwa as she speaks, and then also blesses the blessings and prayers for the ones that are not with us, referring to Cynti. And yes, and so now the meal can commence, and the judge says the judge makes a quick announcement. So following the dinner, I wish to perform the ceremony to initiate the ruling of the Triumvirate. So and I hope that you will all attend to witness this transition of power. And so yes, anything anybody wants to do during the meal? There's no kind of foreign or outside witnesses or anything. This is all a very in-house event.
I guess I'll talk with Kuan just a little bit and see if go over some of the meditation stuff that we were doing 10 years ago, and see if he's maybe his programming's failing, trying to figure out what's going on with him, because it seems like he's had a weird life, but he's always been kind of off, to see if what's going on.
Okay. Yeah. So, speaking with him, and the Duchess is kind of watching you, just keeping an ear and an eye out for what your exchange. But and you have to, because he can no longer see. You have to touch him to get his attention, and kind of interact with him. So yeah, anything specific you want to ask, or just kind of checking, kind of running through?
Just kind of checking in and being is he Orange Catholic now? Is he just atoning? What trying to get a read on what his mindset is, because
okay,
we're also sending him away, and he's allowed her to, I believe, mutilate him, and then all this stuff. I'm I'm worried people are on the verge of snapping here. He's been through a lot.
Yes, right.
He's experienced the death and then been reborn and then forgot about it and then was trained to remember it again. And he's done a lot, is all I'm saying.
And then he was enucleated.
Yes.
Yes.
That word.
Yes.
I wonder if it was willingly or if it was against his will. You think the Duchess had him restrained and had that done on without any choice of his?
Well, I guess maybe that's kind of the energy I'm trying to get from him. If it seems like he's feels like he's atoning or something in this way. I'm just trying to get a read of where his position is in all this. Yeah.
Yeah. So he seems to be similar to what he was saying to Jack. He fears betraying the house. And during my time on Kaitane, rumors came back to me because I was a gift of the Harkonnen and produced with Tleilaxu technology. I fear the distrans. There are people talking that I was a weapon, that I was an embedded weapon given to you by the Harkonnen, and that there is a phrase or there is a trigger inside me that will cause me to go against my will and to perform a task that I do not know what it consists of. So I humbly surrender to the Duchess and the house, and I wish to only serve and to never betray my loyalties to this house, even though I am but a duplicate of your former ruler. I do not wish to cause any harm, and I believe that the Duchess has the ability to keep me contained, to keep me inert, so that I will not bring any evil to this house. And I believe her faith will restore me to something good and something safe. And Kel,
But did you just a sudden change of heart of this? For a decade, you've been our voice in the Lanceride. You've supported our house, and there's been no problem. You don't think that they would have used you already?
I cannot know. I know that it is possible, and the fact that I was put forward as to be the ruler of this house convinced me that I was but a tool in some plot. I cannot do that. I cannot betray the house in this way. I feel this is my place. And
Okay.
And Kel knows when he said distrans, that there's a technology where you can implant information into animals or people. It's kind of a technique that the Fremen use animals to transfer messages, but it can also be used kind of to activate a cell of a kind of a terrorist or an assassin that
Syrian candidate situation.
Yeah, exactly. That is unknown. It's unknown to them that they contain this. So that was suggested to him, and he could never shake that idea. And it's everything that all the events so far just led him to believe that he's a danger. So that's why he's in this kind of surrendered state.
Well, you served us well for the life you were given. I'm sorry that this has hung over you. We have an amazing medical facility on the planet. I'll look up because I'm assuming it's gigantic in the sky, even though we can't see right now because we're in a thing. Right. We can. You don't need to be punished for what others have done. We can give you your sight back with real eyes, not ones that the Duchess would approve of, I would hope.
Mm. So if it is the Duchess's will, I will go to this facility, but I am completely in her hands.
Okay, I'll bring it. I'll mention it to her too then.
Yeah, she's been kind of listening to your exchange, and she addresses you saying, "Master Tabroven, let me pray on this, and I will let you know. But as of now, I wish that he accompany me on the cathedral. But I will consider this."
And I would love to look at it after the dinner and ceremony tonight.
Ah, yes, of course. You can be there for our departure.
Excellent. This is some good moonfish. Nom 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 nom.
More moonfish. All right.
Jack's probably gonna make dinner conversation and ask Kynes, Master Kynes, have you had an opportunity to survey our planetary challenges?
Yes, I've with the help of Master Tabroven's staff, I was able to visit. I was able to visit the planet, and yes, it is very unlike Arrakis. What you're dealing with is quite formidable. But I believe that some of my understanding and some of my knowledge will be useful to you. Very interesting. I'm even more fascinated by this moon that your palace, where your palace resides. The sands of Arrakis are very much like your waters here. They just move at a very slow rate, but the dunes are waves that wash against the mountains and wash against the cities. It's very fascinating, and all of this is powered, basically is harnessing the power of the sun, which of course for people is quite a deadly force, but it's quite amazing, and I feel there's something that can be done to bring even more life to what you've already begun on the planet below. I will prepare lists of recommended flora and fauna that may be very beneficial to the progress.
Well, that is wonderful news. I am grateful for your help.
Of course, I'm grateful for your protection. I cannot imagine being left at the hands of the Harkonnen. What my fate would have been. Even with the Emperor's protection, they're quite ruthless.
Like dogs. Oh, Judge. How do you find our moon?
It's quite interesting for a house of such status as yours. It is quite a humble, quite a humble home.
Humble.
Of course, I've visited the great seas of Caladan and the monstrous industry of Gidi Prime. So compared to those locations, this is quite a small and cozy place for such a house such as yours to be located.
Oh my God! Well, it is not often the case, and I'll look over to Kel, that the finest, most valuable gems are typically the smallest.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure you are of great importance to the Imperium, and we will make sure that the control of the house rests with the three of you.
Could have just said it was nice.
So during this dinner, maybe it seems a little soon, but the technology is quite amazing on in this universe, medical technology. So Liara puts her hand on Jack's leg and says, "I have something I wish to announce before all the noble members of the house here before any formal ceremony begins. Jack and I will be having a child."
I'm sorry, what?
Congratulations! Wow, that's amazing!
Congratulations, Jack.
I guess our night on Kaitain was just what we needed.
Jack downs his wine in one go. Wow, this Wonderful news. Looking at Kel again.
I'll give you a wink. Go get him, buddy. Good job.
Darling, you honor me with this news. It was unexpected, but not unwelcome.
Yes, I've had confirmation from the house physicians, so we can look forward to having a baby.
Wow, this has been a busy day.
What a night! All right, yeah. So the dinner, and it's a bit comforting to have the the familiar kitchen and the familiar dishes of House Abecostrr, and even some of the nice additions that Liara has brought to your table. So there's the Caledonian wine and some fruits and things that have become have made regular appearances over the years. And so the dinner finishes, and the staff and the envoy of the judge wishes you to proceed to a more formal room for the ceremony, and to leave the dinner to be cleared. So we'll just it's a room very similar to this, except it's not full of dining tables, but another more ceremonial room. And actually, I guess it would be we didn't have a throne room, did we?
Just our meeting room.
Yeah,
we had that meeting room before.
That's right.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah. So what would serve? Yeah. What will serve, I guess, as a throne room? So yeah, you see that there are now 3 chairs. There are 3 thrones set upon the dais in this more formal room, and the judge asks. So this is a simple but necessary. Oh wow, giant judge! A simple but necessary ceremony, in which I present you with the will of not only the Landsraad but the Emperor himself, as they wish the rulership of House Abecostrr to continue. And there's kind of just a ceremonial speech. So House Abecostrr shall now be ruled as a triangle of iron, the strength of each side reinforcing the other. The 3 of you, and she names Alebra, Krewel, and Kel Tabroven, shall serve as the three sides of the power that will now sustain House Abecostrr. The strength and will of the Emperor will support you, and this legitimate. We see this as the legitimate form of rulership, and all decisions shall be made among the 3 of you, with none being more powerful than the other, and each having the ability to contest any decisions. And of course, after reading the document, the official documents that I present you for process and rule of the procedure and rule of this house, you are of course able to submit any argument, any contest with a bill of particulars. But I'm sure you will find this quite reasonable. What is requested of you, and she bows and presents you with a scroll, which you are all to apply your signature. Yeah, your I guess in Jek's case a signet, and then Cal and Tar's the sign of their station. And
Does the rules establish how secession works in this system?
Yeah. It would cover. Yeah, it would basically. It's a very formal, formal set of rules. So yeah, the secession after the dissolution. So if it'll eventually you'll find out that if with the dissolution of the Triumvirate, then secession will be the responsibility of the bloodline of House Abecostrr. So whoever would be considered the genetic heir of Abecostrr will be seen as the next ruler.
Oh,
Check,
like the whole thing.
Jack's like flipping through it, and he's like looking at that, and he's like, so in the standard manner, the nearest heir to House Abecostrr would succeed.
Yes, that is the will of the Emperor for things to progress. This is but a temporary but necessary step to maintain the stability of this house.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna kind of have Liara look over this with me.
Yes.
Go through the legalese
and the and so you don't notice anything unusual, and of course you can contest anything in there that. But Liara herself doesn't immediately find anything particularly strange that's going to overtax you or overburden you or decrease your influence or status in the Landsrod.
So it's like basically the three of us are in charge, but when any of us passes, Jack's kids are going to be the ones who are in charge.
Right?
Is that
It'll
the general system of it? Okay.
It'll return back to
dumb it down for me.
Yes,
please.
to Abecostrr blood. Yeah, Abecostrr blood rule. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and and she also makes the announcement, as Judge of Change, I will stay in residence here at the palace for no less than 1 year following this date, unless dismissed or requested to return by the Emperor himself.
Oh, that's not necessary. Don't put yourself out. I'm sure you're very busy.
No, it is my assignment. I wish to fulfill the Emperor's will, so I will remain with you, and you can defer to me if there is any confusion about how things should proceed.
Defer?
Yeah, so she'll speak for the Emperor. She'll
Right. I think that was just Kel.
Oh, okay.
So, what about our kids? Do they inherit our titles when they're old enough and we pass on?
As set out in the document, the bloodline of Abecostrr will continue, and of course your children shall inherit your title previous to the Triumvirate. So of course your station as Swordmaster will be inherited by your son, and Kel's any heirs that Kel may produce will of course inherit his role as architect and engineer of House Abecostrr.
Don't have any of those. Okay.
All right. Yes. So, this concludes the ceremony. I congratulate you, and I wish you peace and wisdom in your long rule of House Abecostrr.
Thank you.
Jeremy, your mic is sounding kind of weird.
Oh,
yeah. You're all sounding like robots right now.
Yeah, it's an internet thing. It's okay. It's just
it might be a Discord hiccup.
Zoom.
Yeah, it sounds like it's
that.
Yeah, it's catching back up again. Yeah.
There we go. Wow. You think that big cable under the ocean would be doing better, serving us a little better?
Oh, you mean we're not bouncing off of Elon's satellites?
I hope not.
Well,
are we breaking here or?
Yeah, I think. I think that's all the. I think that would be a good place because you can kind of reform. Yes.
Jack's gonna want a private little walk and talk with Ilar, but I
His
could
pregnant wife.
I could just message you about that. I think.
Okay, yeah. We can pick up any of that stuff, and then kind of catch up beginning of the next session. Yeah, I think that works. There isn't anything else. Nice, and so then Tars will have to check with the house physician about the status, or I guess Adeline will check, and she may or may not tell him, depending.
She kind of knows, doesn't she?
You're right, but she may not disclose, just to be coy and enjoy some more time.
She probably
time together.
Felt the moment that the sperm went into the egg.
Right.
There's just babies everywhere.
Yeah.
Congratulations, everybody.
What a prosperous house.
Cal, when are you and what's her name gonna get it going?
Who's that? Farrah? No.
Yeah.
No. She's like 20 years younger than me, or no,
right.
She's like 15 years younger than me.
Oh,
yeah.
Perfect childbearing age.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. She's more like a child to me.
You could be like Grandpa Daddy when their kid is born.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I'll just wait till I die and they can make a Gola of me that's like 15. I'll just move on that way.
Nice.
Yeah, but then we're gonna have to cut its eyes out, and it's gonna be a whole thing.
Yeah.
They could get color contact lenses.
Yeah.
Or what would happen if you gave spice to a Gola?
Oh.
Wom. They just
Would there be like solid blue eyes?
I'm sure there's a whole study on that going on Tleilaxu right now.
Right. Oh yeah, so we can end. Yeah, let's end the session with the departure of the cathedral. So maybe Kel, you made your way after the ceremony. So the judge retires to her chambers, and maybe you kind of eagerly made your way down to
the more interesting thing, the crazy boat we have over there.
Yes.
Who cares about this?
Cool.
All right.
They should do fireworks off of it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Well, if they had told Cal, I'm sure he would have arranged for a big thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I would have made a much cooler looking boat. I can tell you that. It'd have been gold. There'd be some stained glass in that thing. I wouldn't be made out of fishing boats. It would have been high quality.
Yeah, and right away, Kel, you can tell that it is the wood from repurposed fishing boats, and it's a lot of mismatching and a lot of very worn, very old materials, but created by the faithful.
It's like a fishing boat that they stuck a cathedral on top of.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let's just take the church and put it right on top of there.
Well, I think they have two fishing boats, and they've put some planks between them, and then stuck a church on top of that. So it looks like.
Yeah, it's like they dropped a church on an ark.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is there anything specific that Kel wanted to see or wanted to?
I think I just want to go down and actually look at the actual physical operations of it.
Oh, okay.
And get a gist of things. So if this blows up in 2 weeks, I have a good idea of what's actually going on.
Right. Yeah. Just your initial observation. It looks very seaworthy. It was created by people that know how to build ships, and very, but very, it's very humble, very humble materials. And like you said, you notice that there's no leaded glass in the windows. It's all very, very simple and open. And the carving on the cathedral itself is the most ornate part, and just represents the different figures of Orange Catholicism, and even the interior, the the cathedral itself is not very ornate and quite humble, and actually, but looks like it should be comfortable quarters for the ship itself. Looks like a comfortable home for the Duchess.
Could it house roughly? Like, what's its running crew? Are we talking about like 10, 100, 2,000?
Yeah, it's not. It's probably between probably about 40. You see about 40 people that will assist and be serving. So the maintenance of the ship, and then also food preparation and everything is all provided on the ship, and they do. Yeah, it does seem like, because the way that it's structured, it seems like when they dock at the various locations, the various villages and places on the moon, that they will open up to all the faithful. So it seems to be a very very welcoming, and there's space for probably 200 to listen to the
pews and
Duchess.
stuff for
Yeah,
people
right.
to-
Yeah, pews within the cathedral itself.
Could I sneak a tracker on this thing so we can locate it if we need to?
Oh, sure. Yeah. You'll need to, if you want to make that as a permanent asset, you'll need to roll for it.
Oh, I'll need to burn another asset in order to do that, though. Oh no.
Yeah. Is there anybody else have some space, or you can create an asset that someone that can report to you. You won't have to keep them in your inventory, but create a permanent kind of a spy or infiltrate, with one of the staff.
I think I trust it. I like it. Yeah, can we in the future, if we want to locate them, make
sure.
a rolled in and make a thing?
Yes.
Try to,
Of course. Yeah, you can do that at a later time. Yeah, but this would have been would have been when you did that. So yeah,
okay.
We can make that roll later. All right. Yes, and so the sun is setting, and the cathedral is set to depart, and so you watch, and as you've allowed most of the staff of the faithful to. Thank you for the follow. The staff of the faithful to leave with the Duchess. Yeah, the cathedral itself. So it's going to be kind of a constant sight if you're traveling around the moon. You'll see it. You'll see it in various parts of the. Various parts of the seas, and of course the moon itself is very tranquil, so you don't anticipate they'll have any difficulty in traveling between the fishing villages and different habitations on Maris Saguis. So the Duchess has left on her to pursue her mission to serve the faithful.
Do you see her off, Jack and Tars?
Oh,
or
yeah.
You guys...
Okay.
I think when we see her off, I even go so far as to wear orange trimmed clothing.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
I'd be there with Adeline and
Okay.
And give them an official send off.
All right.
You should ask for a blessing for your child.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Jack, would you like a blessing? From
Oh
the
yeah,
Duchess?
I will definitely make sure she heard the news. I don't know
Yes.
if she was there, but
Yeah.
She's going to be a great aunt.
Great. Yes. And so she does. She says a prayer and a blessing on you and the continued strength of the bloodline of Abecostrr. That gives me much comfort that I leave the future in the hands of your children. And yes, so stay in the light, and they weigh anchor and make their
Is that a
way.
storm off there to the west?
Oh, it's just in bad Photoshop mostly. No, it's okay.
Safe travels.
Immediately a hurricane
Auntie.
strikes.
Yeah, they sail right into the worst thunderstorm you've ever seen. Yes, nice. So yeah, we'll end it there with the departure of the Duchess. So yeah, you'll kind of have to figure out, how you want to, how you want to run the palace, and maybe kind of go through some staff. We can create another kind of head of household for your staff, because the previous left with the aunt herself, Mara Nacelle, departed as well.
Yeah, I think I might want to recruit a what do they call the guy that runs the house?
The butler.
No, like the in a courtly, like a steward.
Okay.
Like recruit a steward from our burgeoning military academy.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Good. Yeah, if you want to, between now and next session, if you want to come up with a name, I can get some art.
Well, that could.
But you want a
whole division.
military? You want someone with military training to be in charge of the staff?
Yeah, because we've had a lot of security problems.
Yeah, I mean, all the staff could be like.
Oh,
Oh.
what? Like have all
I
the
was thinking
maids and
that-
cooks be freaking commandos? That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the guy that was sleeping with everybody would be a good one to put in charge.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he would be great to be in charge. The guy that takes advantage of everybody. Perfect leader.
Yeah.
You're scaring me a little, Tars.
He seemed to have a lot of influence over the staff.
Yeah.
But he's beheaded, wasn't he?
Oh, no, the other
No.
guy.
Is that a different guy? Am I getting
Yeah.
him flipped with the other guy?
Yeah, Shakir? Yeah.
We didn't kill him.
Yeah, he was.
No, I thought he was the spy. No.
No.
No,
Anton,
he was just
yeah,
sleeping
Anton.
with everybody.
Oh, I'm getting. Sorry.
There were two guys that were kind of trying to sleep with everybody.
And there were a ton of spies, so it's real easy to.
Right.
We thought he was a spy, and then we found out he was just screwing everyone.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we could totally make like our whole like house thing be like a division of the military, right? It's like, are you going in for fighting, or are you going in to train and become domestic guards? We'll call them. We'll give them a fancy name for the people who make our beds.
It'd be like, it's like see him out like on the firing range, and it's like, hey, Johnson, noticed you're not doing so good on the rifle training. How do you feel about baking?
Nice. All right. Yeah, so let's wrap it up there. I think that works for a good stopping point. And there's some other stuff we can pick up kind of that I guess may have kind of happened between sessions, but we'll cover that. We'll cover that when we start next time.
So I'm available, I think, next Friday, and then the Friday after that, I'm in Vegas.
Okay. All right. That works. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So yeah, thank you. Let me end the stream. So thanks everyone for listening. And this was our 12th session. So House Abecostrr endures, and we'll be back again next week. It sounds like. So see you then.
Carolina has a question for you. You might want to answer before you close it out.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, let me take a look. Thank you. What is up, Carolina? Let me check the chat if it's working. Let's see. Oh, so please post in the comments. I can't seem to access. Oh no, the share a list of the location of the pics. Oh, sure. Yeah, I can put together the images for the and make those shareable and public. Cool. Oh, good. Yeah, sorry about that. If we had a break in the stream itself, yeah, but I'll put the assets together so you guys can take a look at all of the character art. Very cool. Okay, so thanks for listening, and I'll put that link. I'll put that link actually in the description of this live stream if anybody wants to take a look at the character art. And thanks again, and see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.